Now we'll take a deep breath in and we'll breathe out through the mouth with a ha. And we'll do that again. And one more time. Just helping to relax the body. So we'll start the class by chanting Om 3 times. The finger posture I'd like you to use is Vayu Mudra, which is the first finger pressed down with the thumb. This is good for joint pain, arthritis, gout, sciatica, and it balances the air element in the body. So chanting Om, 80% of the breath goes on the O and 20% goes on the M. And this puts us in the right frame of mind to practice yoga. So close down the eyes, take a deep breath in. Om. And again, deep breath in. Om. And last time, deep breath in. Om. Raise your hands in the air, bringing your palms together and rub them nice and warm. And then spread that warm energy all over the face and neck, shoulders, down the body, over the legs, and up in your eyes. So next we'll do Bhastrika. Bhastrika is a deep breathing exercise and we'll do this for 5 minutes. With your eyes closed, take a deep breath in, filling your lungs, and then gently breathe out. Breathing in and breathing out should take about the same amount of time, 2.5 seconds to breathe in and 2.5 seconds to breathe out. So I'll set the timer for 5 minutes and we shall begin from now. Breathing in and out, nice and gently. While you breathe in, imagine you're taking in positive energy and vibration. And as you breathe out, imagine all the toxins leaving your body. When the heart and the head get adequate quantity of energy and oxygen, the blood is purified and the body gets rid of all toxins. Raise your hands in the air, bringing your palms together, rub them nice and warm. And spread that energy all over the face, and down the neck, and up in your arms. So we'll stand up and we'll do some standing exercises. First, we'll give everything a good shake, from the hands, down the arms, the top of the body, the bottom of the body, the hips, the legs, the feet. Just give everything a really good shake, shaking everything out, making the body nice and loose. And then we'll put our feet apart. We'll put the hands on the hips and we'll make big circles with the hips. Great big circles. And reverse. And last one. Just give the arms and legs a little bit of a shake. And we'll go into a spot jog, just moving from one foot to the other, nice and gently. And then we'll bring the arms into it, moving the hands and the arms up and down. And then if it feels comfortable, just speed up just that little bit. Pulling the tummy in. Lifting up the knees. And then if it feels comfortable again, just speed up that little bit more. Really trying to get your heart racing. And then we'll start to slow down and come to a stop. Feet apart, rest the hands on the tops of the thighs, and just breathe in and out just a couple of times. Then bring the feet together, lift up the arms above the head, reaching up for the sky, pulling the tummy in, and then lean over to one side into a half moon. Up to the center, and then to the other side. The center and the opposite side. Center and the other side. Up to the center and lower the arms and separate the feet. With the feet apart, we'll take the arms out to the side and we'll bend the knees, bend the elbows, bringing us into a goddess pose. Straighten the knees, straighten the arms, and bring yourself into a star. Bend the knees, bend the elbows, bring yourself into a goddess. Straighten the knees, straighten the elbows, bringing back into a star. We'll do that one more time. Bend the knees, bend the elbows, but this time we'll take the alternate hands above the head and back. And last one, straighten the arms, straighten the legs. So then we'll take the right hand down to the left foot. And we'll just lift that left arm up behind us and turn our head to look at it. Into a triangle pose. Back up to the center. And we'll do the same the other side. Left hand to the right foot, lifting up the right arm, turning your head to look at it. Back up to the center and down the other side. Right hand to the left foot, lifting up that left arm, up behind you and turning the head to look at it. And back up and down the other side. And back to the center, lower the arms, bring the feet together, just give yourself a bit of a shake. Feet apart, arms up above the head, turn to one side and bring both the hands down towards one foot. And then back up above the head, turn to the other side and lower the hands to the opposite foot. Up to the center, arms up above the head, stretching up nice and tall. Turn to the turn to the opposite leg and bring the hands down towards the foot. This time we'll bring the hands to the middle, in front of you, and then to the other foot. And then we'll breathe in and lift the arms up above the head. So we'll do that the other side. So turn to the opposite side, bringing the hands down towards the foot, into the middle, over to the other foot. Breathe in, lifting the arms up, back up above the head, and lower. Turn one foot to face the front of the mat, bend that front knee, and just stretch the arms out, one in front, one behind. Then bend the front arm, bringing it down to rest on the knee, and the other arm reaching up towards the sky. And then back up, arms one out to the front, one to the back, front knee bent. Just take a couple of breaths. So we'll do that again, bending the front arm, lifting the back arm up above your head. And then if you can, lower that bent arm, that bent hand down to the floor. Don't force anything, just do what your body allows. We're all different. If this isn't for you, don't do it. Then bring that hand back to the knee and then out to the sides. And lower the arms and just give the arms and legs a little bit of a shake. So we'll do that on the other side. Turning one foot to face the front of the mat, bending that front knee, arms one to the front, one to the back, bending the elbow of the front arm and bringing it down to the bent knee and lifting the other arm up to reach the sky. And then back up. One arm to the front, one arm to the back, front knee bent, and just take a couple of breaths. So we'll bend the front elbow, bringing it down to the knee, other arm up above you, and if possible, bring the hand down to the floor. But if this isn't for you, just don't do this exercise. Keep it on the knee. Just do what your body allows. This is your yoga practice. Elbow back to the knee, and then back up. Straighten the leg, arms out to the sides, and just give everything a bit of a shake. Feet apart, And we'll just bend forward, bringing the hands down towards both feet into a wide-legged forward fold. And just rest here for a moment. If it feels comfortable, you can hold on to the alternate elbows with your hands and swing from side to side like a rag doll. Then come back up, feet together, and just give yourself a bit of a shake. So feet hip width apart, arms stretched out in front, and we'll bend the knees, bringing the bottom down like we're sitting on a chair into a half chair. And then back up and wrap the arms around the body just to supple the arms. Before we do it one more time, hands out in front, bend the knees, bringing the bottom down like you're sitting on a chair. Trying to make sure the knees aren't over the feet, pushing the bottom back. And back up. Give yourself a bit of a shake. So we'll widen the feet just that bit more, and we'll come down to a full chair. Arms out in front, join the palms together, bring the hands to the heart and bend the knees and come down as far as is comfortable for you. Don't force anything, just do what your body allows. We're all different. And back up. Give everything a bit of a shake. And we'll do that one more time. Feet apart, hands out in front, join the palms together, bend the knees, bend the elbows, bringing yourself down into a full chair. If you can get right down, try and push your knees out with your elbows. But if that's not for you, just carry on as you are. And back up. So we'll come to the front of the mat and we'll do the sun salutation. We do the sun salutation because it's a series of 12 postures, which is extremely good for the body, all parts of the body. It keeps the body in optimum health. So with your feet hip width apart, hands together at the heart in prayer position, and just take a couple of breaths. Breathe in, lifting the arms up above the head into backward bend. Breathe out, folding forward at the waist, bringing the hands to the ground, forward bend. Bend the right knee, stretching the left leg out behind, and look up. Take the right foot to join the left, lifting up the hips into a downward dog. If it's comfortable for you, try and push your head between your hands just that little bit more. But just do what your body allows. Don't force anything. Step the feet back and bring yourself into a nice plank position. Before lowering to the ground, knees, chest, chin to the floor, hips raised slightly, hands next to the shoulders, elbows bent. Next breath in, straighten the arms, lifting the head up into a cobra. Tuck the toes under, lifting up the hips, back into downward dog. This time, bring the left leg forward between your hands and look up. Bring the right foot to join the left, lifting up the arms into a backward bend. And then join the palms together and bring the hands to the heart. And just take a couple of breaths. Then we'll do that again. Deep breath in, lifting up the arms into a backward bend. Breathing out, folding at the waist, bringing the hands to the floor into a forward bend. Bend the left knee, stretching the right leg out behind and look up. Take the left foot to join the right, lifting up the hips into a downward dog. This time you can lift up the alternate heels and walk the dog. Then walk the feet back, bringing yourself into a nice plank position before lowering to the ground, knees, chest, chin to the floor, hips raised slightly, hands next to the shoulders, elbows bent. Take a deep breath in, straightening the arms, lifting the head into a cobra. Tuck the toes under, lifting up the hips, back into downward dog. This time, bring the right leg forward between your hands and look up. Bring the left leg to join the right, lifting up the arms into a backward bend. And then bring the hands to the heart into prayer position. And just take a couple of breaths. Then we'll come back to the center of the mat, feet apart, and we'll do chest expanding. So we'll lean forward, collecting the energy from the ground, lifting it up past the body, up past the chest, up past the head, and throwing it away above you with a ha. And we'll do that again, leaning forward, collecting the energy from the floor, holding it between your hands, taking it up past the body, up past the head, and throwing it away above you. Ha. And one more time, bending forward, collecting the energy from the ground, lifting it up past the body, up past the chest, up past the head, throwing it away above you. And just give everything a little bit of a shake. So next we'll walk up and down the mat. First we'll go on our toes, exercising all the pressure points underneath the feet. Then on our heels. Then on the sides of the feet. And then on the insides of the feet. And then we'll just, with our feet hip width apart, we'll raise our arms up above our heads, stretching up for the sky, pulling the tummy in, straightening the back, making yourself nice and tall. Find something to gaze at and lift up onto your toes. And back down. Just wrap the arms around the body just to support the arms. And we'll do that one more time, stretching the arms up above our heads, making ourselves nice and tall, pulling everything in, finding something to gaze at and lift up onto your toes. And back down to the mat. Just give everything a bit of a shake. Then we'll come back down to the mat and work on the toes. Seated on the mat, feet out in front. And we'll just move the toes backwards and forwards, just the toes. Then the whole foot, Pressing the foot down towards the mat and breathing in and pulling it back towards the body. Down towards the mat, back to the body. Down to 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 the mat and back to the body. And just give the knees just a little bit of a shake. And then we'll make circles with the feet, keeping them together, but making big circles, exercising the ankles. And then reverse. And last one, just give the knees just a little bit of a shake. Bend one knee, keeping the heel on the mat, and throw that leg in front of you. Feeling a jolt in the back of the leg on the mat. Last one, and we'll do the same with the other leg. And last one, and then we'll do both together. You can either keep your arms by the side, or if it's comfortable for you, you can cross the arms in front of you. And we'll do both the legs for 5. 1. And then just give the knees just a little bit of a shake. Lift one knee, hands behind the knee, and we'll make big circles with that foot, exercising the knee joint. And reverse. Last one, and lower the knee back to the mat. So we'll do the same with the other leg. Lifting up the leg, holding the hands behind the knee, and just make circles with the foot, exercising the knee joint. And reverse. And last one, and lower the knee to the ground. So bend one knee, bringing the foot either up to the thigh of the other leg, the straight leg, or if it's possible for you, you can bring that foot on top of the thigh. Don't force anything, just do what your body allows. Get the hands underneath the bent knee and breathe in and breathe out, lift, lowering the head, lifting the knee to the nose. And then lower the knee to the ground and just move it up and down a couple of times. Lift the knee to the nose and then back to the mat. Knee to the nose and back to the mat. Knee to the nose. The mat. So we'll just rub our hands over the soles of our feet. Just rubbing nice and gently from the big toe all the way down to the heel. Rubbing with our thumbs all the way up and down the foot. Paying particular attention to the nabi in the center of the foot or solar plexus. Manipur. And down over the heel, up and down the sides of the feet. And rubbing all over the foot with the hands. And then we'll revolve the foot, making circles with that foot, holding on to the toes, and reverse. Backwards and forwards. And then with the hands, we'll press all the way from the ankle, all the way up to the knee, and back down. Then straighten that leg and press with the hands all the way up from the ankles, all the way up the leg. Just pressing with the hands and back down. And then make 2 cups with the hands and we'll tap all the way up and down this leg. And then we'll do the same with the other one. So bringing the foot of the other leg to the thigh or on top of the thigh, if that's possible for you. Wrapping the hands around the knee, lowering the head, lifting the knee. And then back to the mat and just give it a bounce. Knee to the nose. And back to the mat. Knee to the nose. And back to the mat. One more time, knee to the nose. And back to the mat. So then we'll rub all the way along this foot, starting from the big toe. Pressing nice and firmly all over the sole of the foot. All the way from the big toe down to the heel. Paying particular attention to the center of the foot, to the solar plexus or nabi, manipur, and rubbing up and down the sides of the feet to exercise the spine. Give it a nice rub all over. And then hold on to the toes with your hand and we'll just make circles with this foot. And reverse. And then backwards and forwards. And with both the hands, push all the way from the ankle up to the knees, just pushing with the thumbs, with the hands, and back down. Then straighten that leg and press from the ankle all the way up the leg, all the way up to the thigh, and back down. And then make cups with your hands, and we'll tap all the way up and down this leg. And then we'll come back to a nice seated position, and we'll do the next breathing exercise, Kapalbhati. Don't do this if you could be pregnant, and practice slowly if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure or you've had an operation in the last 6 months. Other than that, everyone else is fine. If for any of those reasons or any other reasons you can't do this exercise, please carry on with Vastrika, the last exercise where you just breathe in and out. Kapalbhati is a breathing out exercise, and the emphasis is on breathing out deeply through your nose while your stomach contracts. Inhaling will be automatic. And for this exercise, I'd like you to use Surya Mudra, the ring finger pressed down with the thumb. This balances the body, reduces weight, and increases the heat element in the body to aid in proper digestion. So I'll set the timer for 5 minutes, and we shall breathe out through the nose, nice and firmly, from now. This exercise helps the face become bright, lustrous, and attractive. The internal organs get exercised, and it works with the digestive system, helping to regulate weight. It also helps to strengthen the immune system. One minute left. If it feels comfortable for you and it's in your practice, you can speed up a little bit. If not, just carry on as you are. Raise your hands up above your head, bringing your palms together and rub them nice and warm. And spread that energy all over the face and neck. And open your eyes. So next, I'd like you to take your right hand to your left knee, left hand behind, and look over your left shoulder, putting a small twist in the spine. Back to the center, and the same the other side. Left hand to the right knee, right hand behind, looking over the right shoulder. Back to the center, and the same the other side. Right hand to the left knee, left hand behind, looking over the left shoulder. Back to the center, and over to the other side. Left hand to the right knee, right hand behind, looking over the right shoulder. And back to the center, and rest the hands on the knees. So we'll make circles with the body. So we'll bend forward, move into one side, to the back, to the other side, and to the front. Breathing in as you go over the front, breathing out at the back. Making circles with the top of the body. And back the opposite way. And one more time. And back to the center. Join the soles of the feet together and we'll do butterfly. Wrapping the hands around the toes. Just closing the eyes down if that's comfortable and moving the knees up and down. Breathing in and out, nice and gently as you do this. Straightening the spine if that's comfortable. Holding on to the toes. And just moving the knees up and down. This is a good exercise for the whole of the pelvic floor and good for relaxation. Just moving the knees up and down, breathing in and breathing out. Start to slow down, opening the eyes if you close them, and come to a halt. Then I'd like you to wrap your fingers of one hand around your big toe. Just lift that foot up and stretch the leg out to the side. Just hold it there for a second. If that's not comfortable, you can hold on the leg wherever's comfortable for you. Don't force anything. This is your yoga practice. Bring that foot back to the ground. And then do the same with the other one, wrapping the fingers around the big toe. Breathing in and lifting the foot out to the side. Straightening the leg if possible, or keeping it bent if that's better for you. And then lower the foot back to the center. Wrapping the fingers around the toes. Lift up the back. Deep breath in and breathe out, folding forward, trying to get the elbows into the knees, head towards the feet. And back up. And just take a couple of breaths. And we'll do that again. Straightening the back up, breathing in and breathing out as we fold forward, pushing the elbows into the knees, bringing the head down towards the mat. And then lift yourself back up and bring the feet into a nice seated position, whichever's comfortable for you. Hands resting on the mat each side. So we'll lift one arm up and bring it up next to the ear, the other one on the mat. Bend the elbow of the hand that's on the mat and lean over to one side, stretching out the other side. And then back up and lower that hand to the mat. And we'll do the same the other side. Lifting the arm next to the ear, bending the opposite elbow and leaning over to one side. And lower the hand back to the mat. And we'll do that again each side. But lifting the other arm to the ear and then bending the elbow and leaning over, stretching the side. And back up. And the same on the other side. Arm to the ear, bend the elbow, stretching over to one side. And bring the hand back to the mat. And just shrug your shoulders up and down. Now I'd like you to lift your shoulders up towards your ears, straightening your back, lifting them right up as far as you can, and then let them fall down. Breathe in, raising the shoulders up to your ears. Breathe out, let them lower. Breathe in, raising the shoulders up to the ears. Breathe out, let them lower. Bring the hands to the shoulders. Join the elbows in front. And then just make big circles with the elbows. And then relax. Last one. And just give the shoulders a bit of a shrug up and down, up and down. Hands onto the shoulders again, but this time we'll flick the arms out in front of us. Feeling a jerk in the elbow. And then out to the side. And last one. And just give the shoulders a bit of a shrug. So we'll put the arms out in front, make two fists, join the fists together, and we'll make circles with the wrists. And then reverse. And lower the hands. So we'll turn to look over the right shoulder, turning the head as far as you can over to the right. Back to the center and over to the left. Back to the center and to the right. center, and to the left, center. So we'll look down, bringing the chin towards the chest, and then we'll slowly raise the head up to the center, and then let it drop behind. Up to the center, and chin to the chest. And rub the chin to the chest 3 times. Lift the head to the center, and let it fall behind. Up to the center, and chin to the chest. And back to the center. They will revolve the neck. Excuse me. So we'll look down. Slowly move your head to the left and to the back, to the right, and to the front, and to the right, to the back, to the left, and to the front. We'll do that again. So to the left, to the back, to the right, to the front, and to the right, to the back, to the left, and to the front. And then with the tips of your fingers, I'd like you to tap all over the face, from the forehead, all the way down the face, and the cheeks, over the top lip, down the nose, chin, underneath the chin, tapping nice and gently with the fingers. And then with the palms of your hands, push your cheeks up to get rid of any wrinkles that might be forming. And with the 2 index fingers, I'd like you to just rub your tear ducts, making circles over the tear ducts, clearing any blockages that there might be there. And then we'll lower our hands back down to our knees. Oh, and we've not done a yulom yulom, so we'll do that alternate nostril breathing, and we'll do that for 5 minutes. So with your right thumb, close your right nostril and breathe in through your left. Then close your left nostril with the middle 2 fingers of your right hand and breathe in through the left. And repeat. Always start and finish on the left-hand side. And if you do want that little bit more, breathe in to the count of 5, hold to the count of 5, and breathe out to the count of 10. So we'll set the timer and we'll begin. Breathing in through the left, cover that nostril, breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right, cover that nostril, breathe out through the left. This exercise purifies the breath and improves the level of oxygen in the blood. The body becomes healthy and strong, gives you a positive attitude, and it also helps with the blood flow to the heart, helping to prevent heart attack. Always finish on the left-hand side. And then we'll bring our arms up above our heads, rub them nice and warm, bringing the palms together. And spread that energy all over the face and neck and open your eyes. So next we'll do Brahmari. We'll do that 3 times. So place your index fingers just above your eyebrows and the rest of the fingers over your eyes. Close your ears with your thumbs. Breathe in deeply and breathe out gently through your nose, creating a humming sound. While you're doing this, imagine you are created to all the positive energies in the universe. So we'll do this 3 times. Mm. 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 Raise your hands in the air, bringing your palms together, and rub them nice and warm. And spread that energy all over the face and neck. Interlock the fingers, bring them to the forehead, breathe in, press and hold. And to the back of the head, breathe in, press and hold. And to the sides of the head, breathe in, press and hold. And to the top of the head, breathe in, press and hold. So we'll rest our hands back down onto our knees, close our eyes, finish with a short prayer for the health and humanity of others, and clapping and laughing. So just breathe in and out nice and gently. Om Shanti, 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 Shanti. May all be happy. May all be healthy. May no one suffer. May everyone prosper. Shanti, Shanti. So we'll open our eyes and we'll finish with clapping and laughing. And touching on and press the palms together. And then we'll throw our arms in the air and laugh out loud 3 times.